Camera number 81 of 365, and it's the Ricoh KR10 Super. The camera requires batteries to operate. Although it looks like it's a manual camera, it does require batteries, and to put batteries in we need to unscrew the battery door, so let's just do that. So I have one here already prepared, two LR44s with positive terminal down, or up rather, which then go down into the base of the camera, and then we can screw the battery cover door back on. The camera can take Pentax lenses, but I've got here on this occasion a Ricoh 55mm 2.2. To take the lens off, we simply depress the lens release and release. Now I find this camera is very tight. Not sure whether that's true of all, whether it's just mine, but it does feel very tight to take the lens off. And just looking at the front, we have the flash synchronization port on the base, apart from the tripod. We do have provision to put a motor wind, but that's been covered over. And then the film release button allows us to wind our film back into the camera. Now we have a self-timer light, and we also have a button which needlessly, it seems, can actuate the meter as well as the shutter button. So you can either press that button on the front. I suppose the idea maybe your finger is around the collar there, you could press and then, I don't know quite the thinking, but that's what it does. So let's just put the lens back on, and then turning our attention to the top, a self-timer button. If we press that down, we get a visual indicator. I think it's around about 10 seconds. Okay. And then our shutter speeds go from 1000 through to 16 seconds. Interesting choice of numbers there, not quite sure why 16 seconds. There we go. Bulb. When it's set to A, it becomes an aperture priority camera, and the button L indicates that we've locked and we can't release the camera. On the other side we have our film speeds and also exposure compensation that goes from +2 to -2. Lifting the rewind crank allows us to open our door and put our film in. So I think that's pretty much it. And so that's been camera number 81 of 365, the Ricoh KR10 Super.